Hello everybody, it's Deborah Morgan with Kids Health Revolution, and today's show or today's video is brought to you by the letter A, and specifically vitamin A. So we're doing short little video segments to bring you information on some of the specific nutrients, vitamins and minerals that are really important in your journey to help support your child's health. So today we're talking about vitamin A, and this one is, like all of them, really important, has some vital functions in your child's body. So if you have a child that has falls ill with respiratory illnesses quite frequently, or they have asthma, maybe skin issues like eczema or psoriasis, really dry skin, like those little dry bumps that they get on the backs of their arms, vitamin A can be very helpful there as well, because vitamin A is very supportive of the skin and the mucous membranes. So skin, obviously, mucous membranes, our digestive tract, our entire digestive tract is a mucous membrane. And so when we're talking about gut health, which you know, if you've listened to anything I do, I go on and on about how important gut health is in supporting our kids' health. So it really helps those mucous membranes be as healthy and function optimally. So when we're looking at healing and sealing our children's gut and how that relates to their overall health, vitamin A is really important, as well as being important for the respiratory tract, as that is also a mucous membrane. So one of the things that vitamin A does, we know that it helps the body to kind of reject or ward off invasion from viruses and bacteria that can cause sicknesses like flus and colds and all of that kind of stuff. So really important stuff for the immune system, but it's also an immune modulator, which is very important when we're talking about autoimmune conditions and when we're talking about inflammation. It helps to kind of tamper that inflammation. It's an important antioxidant in the body. So again, it's helping to fight free radicals in the body. Now, free radicals need not be too scary. Free radicals are produced in our bodies all the time, in our children's bodies too, just by the simple process of breathing. But we need to make sure that we're getting lots of nutrients into our bodies and into our kids that's going to help to fight against those free radicals, or fight or neutralize those free radicals. So really important stuff. Also, bone growth, which we know our kids' bones are growing like crazy, right? So we need to be making sure that we're supporting that growth. Good news is that vitamin A is pretty easy to get into our kids. Just simple foods. Two forms when it comes to foods. So vitamin A can be in an activated form, which we find in the animal foods, things like liver. And I know liver is not always the most approachable one. So if you're not into the liver and you're just starting out, try chicken liver. It's usually more approachable. Egg yolks is a pretty easy one for most kids. Fatty fish, so your salmon, cod, halibut, things like that. Those are all great sources. And of course, good old-fashioned cod liver oil. It's a great supplement. My mom used to take it, my grandma used to take it, and we take it in our family too, especially during cold and flu season. So those are the activated forms, which means your child's body doesn't have to do any work to use it. It can just simply soak it up and put it to work. Now, the other form is one that your child's body has to do a little bit of work to convert, and that's commonly we've heard of these as the beta carotenes. So we're going to find those in vegetables that are orange colored, so carrots, squash, yams, pumpkins, and then we also have them in the leafy green vegetables. You're going to get an abundance in those ones as well. So we want to make sure our kids are getting a balance of both the activated and the form where their body has to do a little bit of work to activate them. Easy, simple things to get into our kids. If we make sure our kids are getting a little bit of these foods every day, we know that we're doing something really good to support their health. If you have questions about what you've heard today, please put them in the comments section below. I'd be happy to answer any questions that might come up for you. Make sure you check out my podcast, kidshealthrevolution.com, and listen to some of the old episodes, subscribe to the feed so that you know you're going to be in on all those great interviews. Lots of inspiration, information and, of course, really the practical tools that you need so you can put this into effect for your child. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.